Hey there everybody, this is Kathy and Becky from Shore Life Outdoors. Today we're bringing to you a review of the public boat ramps around the Ocean City, Maryland area. So join us on our travels.
So this is the West Ocean City boat ramp at the commercial harbor. As you can see, there's a number of launch sites. There's nice cleats to tie off on. Plenty of room in case it's a crowded Saturday. It's a nice deep ramp, so if you have a larger vessel, definitely one where you can launch from without any issues. The end of the ramp is marked clearly. You have plenty of depth. It's direct access to the open water. The end of this canal runs you into the Ocean City Inlet. You can also get to Assateague behind Assateague Island there, or out into the Atlantic Ocean. We also have listed the dates for recreational safe boating classes and pre-vessel checks by the Ocean City Coast Guard Auxiliary. And bathrooms, open year-round. As you can see, plenty of parking for your vehicle and your trailer. So it's a good option for a boat ramp when you're in the West Ocean City area. So the next boat ramp we're reviewing for you is in Worcester County down near Assateague Island State and National Park. This is a pay-per-use ramp. It's not like in West Ocean City, so you do have to pay a daily fee for this. Plenty of parking, as you can see, and then I'll review the ramp for you once I get down there. Okay, so they do have bathrooms available at this location, and this is your daily fee pay area. If you don't have a yearly pass, which you can purchase through the state park, this is where you put your money. You have to put it in the envelope, drop it in the box. So there's a nice circular drive to get into the ramp down here. As you can see, there are 2 ramps to launch from, and there's also a little fishing pier. Thing to watch out here, this is part of the Assateague Bay, and there is on some days a substantial amount of current, but this will put you into really good fishing water and crabbing water. Across that bridge is Assateague Island State and National Park. So as you can see, the ramps are nice and long. They've got nice bumpers on both sides and cleats to tie off on. Not a very steep slope to get in and out, and the end of the ramp is a good distance down. We're now headed into South Point to review the South Point boat ramp. Okay, so we're at the ramp now down in South Point, which is an area south of Assateague Island and still close to Ocean City, Maryland. The ramp is not too steep, and it looks like it has a fairly long run, but the end of the ramp is not clearly marked. But something to prepare for is there are no cleats on either side of the ramp, so you're going to need to tie off around one of the pilings. It does put you out into the waters behind Assateague Island. To the north, you can see the Verrazano Bridge. And to the south, it's going to run you into the point that then leads into Newport Bay. Launching from this ramp is subject to current. Some days, especially with a south wind, the current can run pretty quickly. It is a great ramp to launch kayaks, jet skis, and maybe your smaller vessels. I don't know if I would feel good launching a larger vessel from here. You will go out into the bay that's between South Point and Assateague Island, which shoals a lot. So you would definitely need to do your navigational homework because it does get shallow and the sandbars are pronounced at times. This ramp is a no-fee ramp, and you get here by coming down Route 611 towards Assateague, and when you come to the fork in the road, you will go straight, headed into a community called South Point. You'll go past Ocean City Golf Club and Rum Point Golf Course and travel into a residential community, but just keep going straight until the road dead ends and you will be at the ramp. This is the Gunpoint boat ramp. It's off of Racetrack Road, which is also 589 between Route 50 and Ocean Pines. It's a much smaller launch area, smaller parking area. It has one ramp to launch from, and it opens up into a canal which can get fairly shallow at low tide, so you may want to pay attention to the tides when you decide to launch here. The ramp is not too steep, and it's one of the shorter ramps in our area, but it is clearly marked where the end of the ramp is. As you can see, there is ample parking, although this launch can get kind of crowded on a weekend, so plan accordingly.
Okay, this is the Whitehorse Park boat ramp, and you can see that there are two ramps. There's also a dock over to the side for after you lower your boat in. This does have ample parking, lots of space. It will, however, max out parking on the weekends. This ramp is run by the Ocean Pines Association. You get here by coming down Racetrack Road to Beauchamp or Beecham Road, and then come down to the end of Beecham Road, and there is a gravel road to the right, and that brings you right into the ramp. And as soon as you get on the gravel road, you'll see signs for the ramp. This is a free ramp, and come out of the ramp, you head east, and it is a very short run out to the St. Martins. And once you're on the St. Martins, you then can connect to the Assateague Bay and then southward towards the Ocean City Inlet. So very, very convenient, very little tides, easy in, easy out, without having too much worry about currents. And there you have it. This is the Mumford Landing boat ramp in Ocean Pines, right off of Yacht Club Drive. It is a free boat ramp open to the public. You can see that the ramp is pretty steep. The end of the ramp is very well marked and quite long, so just about any size boat could fit in here. If I zoom in again, you can see that it opens right there to Ocean City. We're on the west side of Assateague Bay, right next to the Ocean Pines Yacht Club. There are nice bumpers and cleats so that your boat's protected as you go in and out here. It is an excellent ramp, and of course, as I said, free. The biggest issue is parking. So on the weekends, it may be difficult to find a place to park at this particular boat ramp. Although on the positive side, there's very little current coming into this cove here. So in that sense, it is an excellent ramp. This is the parking for the Mumford Landing boat ramp. Only about 7 or 8 spots here and a few on the road. So keep that in mind when you're considering coming to this ramp. So that wraps it up for our review of the 6 public boat ramps nearest to Ocean City, Maryland. We hope that you found this video useful and helped you make your decisions as the best place to launch your boat next time you're in the Ocean City, Maryland area.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and join us on our next Shore Life Outdoors adventure.